Yo, what's up, my peeps? Move 616 back with another entry in my top personal 25 Emcees of all time. Probably figured out, got the shirt on, playing the album in the background. It's no other than the Notorious B.I.G. in at number 8. One of my favorite albums of all time. I bought this the first day it was out back in '94. This is still the copy. This shit blew me away, man, because I really bought it off the first single. I think Juicy was the first single. My memory serves me correctly. I love the song. And then when I popped in the album, I couldn't get over Things Done Change, Give Me the Loot, Machine Gun Funk, like just how the street tales and like just how fucking vivid and like brutal, and it was New York's finest, you know, it was gangster, fucking, it was hard, so much swearing. It just threw me off. I was like, I didn't think he was like that, because you listen to the song Juicy, it's got that kind of, that on the roads to riches, that road to riches kind of feel. It's got that, uplifting feel to it. That shit fucking blew me away, man, when I heard this. I loved it. Back in '94, I was 14 years old. I think I was only 13 when I bought this album at the time, so my birthday's later in the year, but this shit was fucking awesome, man. Like, just still to this day, I listen to this record, like, a couple times a month still. I know every single fucking word on the album. It's amazing, man. My favorite track on the album is still Unbelievable. DJ Premier's production, I think, is so phenomenal to his style. Like, B.I.G. could always change up his flows. I mean, he did on Notorious Thugs, he showcased he can rhyme like that, his fucking amazing flows. Changed his flow on this record tons of different times, man. Like, on, Give Me the Loot and shit like that. Like, just fucking amazing, man. Unbelievable is my favorite track. Suicidal Thoughts has got to be the most fucking, it's just such a dark song, and it's such a great song to end an album with. Produced by Lord Finesse, fucking absolutely amazing song to end an album with. I love the whole structure of this record, man. It's so gangster and like kind of violent at the beginning of the record, but it's done so well with the lyricism. Then it gets into kind of like, kind of the Mac side of B.I.G. on the second half, right after the What with Method Man, which even Notorious B.I.G. said himself that Method killed him on that track. I think some of the best work that Meth has ever done is his verses on that song, in my opinion too. I'm a huge fan of fucking Friend of Mine. I love that track. A lot of people don't even like that track, but I think it's fucking amazing. I'm a really big fan of the original One More Chance on here. I like the lyrics a lot better than the video version. Yeah, that's what it comes down to for me, is just the lyrics, really. Ready to Die, Warning's fucking amazing. Respect, Me and My Bitch, Everyday Struggle, which is just one of those tales of like, just one of those hood tales, it's phenomenal, it's done so well. Everything on this album is awesome. Respect is fucking banging, fucking amazing, man. Absolutely adore this record. It's one of the best albums of all time. It's in my top 5. And I assemble my top 5 albums by like albums I can just listen to over and over again and that I adore. And they're pretty much all from about this time too. It's weird. But yeah, so Ready to Die, it's a must-have for any hip-hop collector, and pretty much everybody knows about this album. I will show this because it's a little different. This is the remastered version of Ready to Die. I did buy this solely for Shotchin, Just Playing Games. Just Playing Dreams. The DVD's got the video. It's got Juicy, Big Pop, Warning, One More Chance, and Unbelievable, the live performance. It does sound pretty decent. I actually do like the original mastering. I'm a big fan of, me, like I'm not overly fond of remastering stuff unless it's really in need of remastering. Like there's always a few records out there, but I always like the grittiness of this record. It sounded really good to me. And like I've mentioned before, like I do have a background in that. I know what I'm talking about a little bit. Like at least I like to think I do. It does sound a little clearer. It's not overly the best remastering though, but like I said, I picked this up when they dropped the remastered version. It was like $10, so I was like, why not? I'll pay $10 for the DVD and the 2 tracks in here that I wanted. So yeah. Next up, Life After Death, the double disc by B.I.G. And you know, this is really, this is so influenced by Puff Daddy. I mean, the first record was too, you can tell with songs like Juicy and Big Papa and stuff, right? Those songs were totally influenced. Puffy was basically told B.I.G. to put songs like that on the record so it would sell. Just smart, but when it came to this album, you know, you got some fucking, you know, Hypnotized, man. You know, I mean, I really enjoy this record. It's not as good as Ready to Die. There's a couple tracks in here I wish they had taken off, and maybe, I mean, I guess it still would have been too long to make it one record, but there's some really dope songs. Like Hypnotized, it's listenable, it's a pop song, it is what it is, right? But Kick in the Door, produced by DJ Primo, is fucking phenomenal. Fucking You Tonight with R. Kelly, I always like that song. I'm a sucker for that song. Last Day is Dark with the Locks, it's pretty good. I love The Dough with Jay-Z. I know the beat is kind of fucking silly, but I do kind of like it. What's Beef is dark, it's gangster, it's pretty cool. Money More Problems is the song that really pissed me off, because the song's enjoyable, but it's so fucking pop, and that's just so influenced by Puff Daddy, and basically, you know, it's this era that kind of ruined, you know, hip-hop in my, not these type of songs, but just Puff Daddy exploiting the music, in my opinion. You know, what he did for the industry is just, I don't know, it's good and bad, you know, it's different views, but Niggas Bleed, I Got a Story to Tell, which is dope. Notorious Thugs, I adore that track. I think B.I.G.'s flow on that track is disgustingly awesome. Miss You, I'm not a big fan of. Another annoys me. Going Back to Cali, I'm a big fan of that song. Ten Crack Commandments, produced by Primo, is sick. Player Hater is just awful. It's just a song that shouldn't even be on here. I don't even know how they allowed that song to be on here. Nasty Boy, not a big fan. Sky's the Limit, I think, is a dope track. Really good lyrics. The World is Filled with Too Short and Puff Daddy. Everybody knows I'm a big Short Dog fan, so I'm a big fan of that song. My Downfall with Emcees is fucked. It's a weird song to me. Long Kiss Goodnight is dope, and You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You, which is so fucking eerie. That's the last song on the record. I mean, for obvious reasons, right? But I think this is a good album overall. I think there's a couple tracks that just shouldn't have been on here, and they probably should have been put on, like Come On Motherfuckers, which was recorded for this album, which never made the cut, but Player Hater did. I don't fucking understand that one bit. In my opinion, it's a good album. It's not as good as Ready to Die, obviously, but it's definitely enjoyable. Born Again, basically a compilation of, you know, there's verses on here that have been reused, which I don't like, but there is a lot of unreleased stuff on here, like the Dead Wrong track with Eminem. I would have really actually preferred if they just did the two verses and left Eminem off the track. I think it just sounds too fabricated, the track to me. I like Eminem, I'm not dissing or nothing, but I think honestly that if they had just done the two verses and just left it like that, I think there is a version without Eminem. I'm not too sure on that. Comment if you know that, because you guys probably know more than I do. I do like Rap Phenomenon on here with Meth and Red. It's pretty good. Piggy always gets me. The song Niggas, I think is fully original. What am I thinking of? What's the song I'm looking for here? Oh yeah, Come On Motherfuckers. Yeah, it's called Come On in here. It's originally titled Come On Motherfuckers with Sadat X. That song was originally recorded for Life After Death, and like I said, I don't know how the fuck it didn't make the cut, because that's a totally just unreleased track that's on here. It's fucking dope. I love that track, man. Notorious Big, like it's like Who Shots is on here. I really don't like If I Should Die Before I Wake. These are the type of tracks that I fucking can't stand. They put that hook, that line, and made it into a hook, and then just had Black Rob, Q, Beanie Siegel on the track, and then just put it on here. I fucking hate when they do that. Just use old verses, and you know, I mean, he obviously had stuff that was recorded, so Born Again, it's okay. Then the duets. I only bought this because it was a B.I.G. release, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was official, so this is absolutely horrible. This is just fucking terrible, man. Everything is recycled off here. It's just sickening. What is the track where they cut up Suicidal Thoughts? I honestly don't even remember what the fuck it's called on here. I don't even remember what the fuck it is. I haven't listened to this in like so long, but anyways, the song that they cut up Suicidal Thoughts and made like a 3-verse song out of it. Yeah, whatever, it's okay. But yeah, dude, I just don't recommend this. It's not a good release. It's very recycled. It's a money grabber, and it's fucking garbage in my opinion. But this is the album to get though. I mean, really. I mean, B.I.G. just fucking flawless. Like lyric-wise, man, I think the dude is so good, man. Just fucking amazing. Can never say enough good things about this album. Absolutely love it. So, B.I.G. number 8. You know, it's too bad he didn't have more material, like original material. But you know, the 2 albums in itself are just enough. Like it just has so much fucking replay value for me. I've Ready to Die. It has so much replay value for me that, you know, that's why it's so high on my list, man. I think he was phenomenal. So leave your comments down. Agree, disagree, whatever. It's all good in the hood. Anyways, Moon 616, number 8 on the MC countdown. Peace.